Howdy music fans, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to do a review of this Rolling Stones fully finished studio outtakes second edition. I don't know what second edition means, but that's what's playing in the background. It is, this says limited edition, which is funny because, you know, these are burns. But anyway, that's the full cover without the little note in there. And there's the back. I had a chance to buy this as a factory press silvers edition, but it was 65 bucks, and I thought I could get this one for, I don't know, 30 or something, but 16 for shipping because it was very far away. But it came actually really fast. So anyway, this is a treasure trove of good sounding, fully finished studio outtakes of almost all unreleased, well, all unreleased songs and recordings, and many of them, to my knowledge, haven't been released on bootleg before. Like, I have a huge collection of bootleg Stones, as you know, if you've seen my videos, and many studio bootlegs of outtakes and unreleased songs, and I haven't heard any of this, or much of this. A few of these titles I recognize, and I haven't gone through my collection to see if I'm missing something that, oh yeah, actually I do have that, and I didn't realize it. But the sound quality on this is spectacular for a bootleg, and the songs are good. It's 3 CDs that are almost 2 hours each. So this person who put this up on YouTube, it's a video we're listening to on YouTube. I'll put a link to it in the description by a guy named, or a person or a group or a woman named Veni Vidi. That's their channel name, and I'll put a link to this. They put it as one video, so it's almost 4 hours, this video that they have up there. It's not like a playlist, but you can, of course, move around in it and, you know, check out other parts of it. But listen to it. The whole thing is like this. Good Rolling Stone songs, ranging for the decades. I don't know that these are all correct. These years that are listed here. There's more information on this on their link than there is on this. And there's also, this has gotten like mainstream media attention. I'll put a link to an article also, I think is in the British press or something, that was about this in there, calling it a treasure trove of unfound, you know, rarities and oddities and unreleased songs. It's incredible. So this is called Nobody's Perfect from 1975. Then there's Troubles A Comin' from 72, and lots of stuff from 83, 84, 85, lots of stuff from 72. This says Don't Lie to Me from 72. It does not sound like it's from 72, and that's an old, I don't know if it's a Chuck Berry song, but he did it, and they got it probably from him. It's on, they do it on Metamorphosis, much different version than this, and they might do it on the Woodstock rehearsals, the 78 Woodstock rehearsal tapes. Scarlet is on here, it looks like, and I believe Crisscross is on here as well, which were both on the reissue of Goat's Head Soup last year. But there's the only things I recognize from other, not the only things, but I recognize Dog Shit, I recognize Fiji Jim, I recognize Eliza Upchink, I recognize, oh, there's also some versions of Bridges to Babylon tunes with Keith singing. Lowdown, Too Tight, and Flip the Switch are all studio versions of those Bridges to Babylon outtakes with Keith singing. I don't know if I have those or not, but now some of them do have the typical Mick Jagger mumbling, singing nonsense words to try and come up with lyrics, which was a common strategy of his to get lyrics. Just singing nothing, so you can't understand the lyrics anyway half the time, so it doesn't really matter. But plenty of them are actually fully formed songs with lyrics that you can hear and understand, so boy is it cool. I was just thrilled to get this. I've listened to the entire thing, and the whole thing is like this. I mean, like I say, it changes in years and decades. There's something old on here. Let me see if I can find it from what sounds like early 60s or late 60s, mid 60s, somewhere in there. And it's actually really cool. But I am really blown away by this. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, there it is, 68. Oh no, Blood Red Wine. Okay, that one has been around. Can't Find Love. Maybe that's it. No, I don't think that's it either. That says 83. I swear there's something in here. Blood Red Wine is on other collections, bootleg collections. Oh, there it is. Curtis Meets Monkey, 1966. That's an interesting song and a really cool song. Now, some of these are definitely from things like Voodoo Stew and Voodoo Brew, the four CD collections of Voodoo Lounge outtakes, which are pretty fantastic in themselves. Things like Ivy League, that's from that. Strictly Memphis might be on that, or it might be on something else. That one's badass. That's really good. There's another one called Sanctuary on here, which is from 94. And I don't think that's on the Voodoo Stew or the Voodoo Brew sets, or the Voodoo Residue, which is not very good. That's only 2 CDs. Walk With Me Wendy from 74. You Better Stop That from 83. Tell Her How It Is from 71. Yeah, most of these. Oh, Putty in Your Hands, the cover from 62, it says. I don't think that's correct. Some of these also do, it says in the link to this video, some of them do have overdubbed vocals later, which is interesting. And they did that for Exile on Main Street, the second disc, when they did the reissue with the bonus disc. Fast Talking, Slow Walking, I recognize that title from other bootlegs. You Win Again, of course, came out on the Some Girls second disc. Maybe Hands Off did too. Not The Way to Go, I think, also did. But these are all excellent versions of whatever they are, even if they've been released before. Too Many Kooks, of course. Might As Well Get Juiced. That's a different version. Tried to Talk Her Into It. That, I think, has been around. But some of these, Desperate Man, I've never heard that before. Dreams to Remember, their version of that, which is next on here from 83. I don't think I've ever heard that. I've never heard this or the first song before. I would say I've never heard a good, I mean, there's how many songs on here? Let's see, there's 10, 20, 38, 40, there's like 50 songs on here. And I bet there's at least 20 I've never heard, if not more. And it plays well. Oh, It's Only Rock and Roll, the 73 version, which I recently heard a version of that on YouTube. That was the version with Ron Wood's guitar and David Bowie maybe on drums and vocals, also backing vocals. You hear more Ron Wood than you hear David Bowie, but I don't think this is the same one. I think this sounded different to me. Living in the Heart of Love, of course, that was on, that's been out on other bootlegs, and so is Deep Love. She's Doing Her Thing. I don't think I've ever heard that. Putty in Your Hands. I said that one. 20 Nils CA. Never heard that. Tell Her How It Is. You Better Stop That. Walk With Me Wendy. Never Make You Cry. Part of the Night. Never heard any of those. And they're all just solid, good Rolling Stones rock and roll. Yeah, this is an amazing set. Now, if you don't mind getting a burn, this is what you get. And I don't like that it's in a DVD case. That's just weird, but whatever. Bootleggers do that sometimes. This is their version of Dreams to Remember. I don't know, I'm getting a weird color thing now again on my thing. So anyway, I'm gonna stop. This is it. This is my review of this. It's fantastic. You can find it on eBay for, I don't know, best offer I think it was or something, but I highly recommend, if you're a Stones fan and you still do physical hard copies of stuff, to pick a copy of this up if you can find it. It's wonderful. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I will put a link to that article as well as a link to this video in my description. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.